I just want to say we're so passionate about classic movies.
We're going to expand the conversation.
You can see the passion that's in this room.
It's thrilling to the core.
Put a new spin on some vintage films.
It's classic movies and more.
Hi, and welcome to 2017. I'm Rob Madaska, and I'm joined by...
Robert Madaska III.
And we're here to preview Svengoolie 2017 January edition. It's a new year, new Svengoolie, new horror. Kinda new horror. There's some old horror coming in. Are you excited? You all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go through the lineup, and then we'll discuss each movie, okay? First up, January 7th, The Shadow of the Cat. The Shadow of the Cat. January 14th, Black Friday. Sounds like a selling day. January 21st, House of Frankenstein. And January 28th, The Invisible Man Returns. Sounds like a good Universal type lineup, right? A lot of Boris Karloff in there. We got those guys, all right? All right, let's start up Shadow of the Cat. It was last shown July 2015. I have never seen the movie. Have you?
No.
No?
Of course I haven't.
What are you looking at? What do you mean, of course you haven't? Maybe you saw it. I don't know. I was out of town. All right. Shadow of the Cat, 1961. Director, John Gilling. Stars, Andre Morell. Barbara Shelley, William Lucas. And a cast of millions. There's some more, but not many. A female house cat. Notice it's a female. A female house cat sees her mistress murdered by her husband and two servants, and becomes ferociously bent on revenge. All right, it says it's a supernatural force, psychotic compulsion. You familiar with psychotic compulsion?
No.
I went to school with him. He's a little crazy. All right. So Andre Morelli, Barbara Shelley. Ow, Jesus, you're more dangerous than the movies. So what do you think of the? It was made in England. Okay, it was made in England. Hello. All right, released June 7th, 1961. Hammer Films. All right, Hammer. Everybody loves a hammer or a nail. So what do you think of the premise of a cat that's looking for revenge?
I don't know about that.
Sounds a little crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right. The premise is a little nutty, but it could be good. It could be like a crazy Hammer movie. It was made in the 60s, during the Hammer times, 50s, 60s, when they were doing all their stuff. Dracula, Frankenstein, all those kind of movies. Shadow of the Cat. So it's a terrorized cat going crazy. Poster looks cool. Look at the poster. All right, you guys can see this again on IMDb. Shadow of the Cat. You got those two staring eyes, and there's always a tree with no branches or leaves. I love that. You gotta love no branches or leaves. Again, that is going to be airing January 7th on Svengoolie. Again, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On January 14th, last seen in October, a couple months ago, 2016, Black Friday. Svengoolie mentioned that he had to air it because of Universal, I assume, contractual obligations. That's how these Universal packages work. It's always about coin, right?
Yeah.
All right, speaking of which, you owe me $5. Actually, I owe you $5. It's pretty sad. All right, Black Friday, 1940. Director, Arthur Lubin. Writer, Kurt Siedmach. That guy wrote a lot. He wrote The Wolfman. He wrote a lot of different genres in there. Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman he was involved in. Stars Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi. Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about, right? Dr. Sovak transplants the brain of a gangster into his professor friend's body because he just happened to need a brain to save his life. But there's a side effect that causes a dangerous split personality. So what do you think? Guy gets another guy's brain, he gets a killer's brain, and he goes crazy? Mm-hmm. All right, a little crazy?
Yeah.
All right, remember we did this in October, so we went through this before. Remember, this is where Bela Lugosi gets hypnotized, so he actually thinks he suffocates in a closet. I don't know how you can suffocate in a closet, but he did it. All right, some details. Again, it was made Universal, released April 12th, 1940. The budget was $125,750. That's estimated. So what do you think, Black Friday? We saw it in October. Are you excited to see it again?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it has one of the best actors I ever known
Who?
ever will.
Who?
Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi, right? I think you should talk like Bela Lugosi for the rest of the episode here. Can you do that?
No.
Why?
I can't even.
You can't even talk? You're telling me, all right? Shooting lasted from December 28th to January 18th, so basically about 3 weeks. Okay, 3 weeks. Ow! So, again, Karloff, Lugosi, 1940, one of their many teamings. Again, it was on October, so we won't go too in-depth into it. But once again, it's on Svengoolie, and then we move on.
To the House
January
of
21st.
Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah, he knows it. Last seen, December 2015. Okay, a long, long time ago. House of Frankenstein. We know this film very well. Made in 1944. Boris Karloff's in it. Lon Chaney's in it. John Carradine's in it. All these guys are in it. It was directed by Earl C. Kenton. All right, we like him. He's good. And the synopsis on IMDb is as follows. An evil scientist and his hunchback assistant. You always have to have a hunchback assistant, right? Escaped from prison. That was one big, for anybody who hasn't seen it, electrical, all right, lightning bolt that knocked the prison down. And then they just happened to encounter Dracula, the Wolfman, and Frankenstein on their way to his laboratory. You've seen it. What do you think of it?
I think it's going to be good for the next time seeing it.
Well, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
You know, we watch it a lot down here and in theater. You know it pretty good.
I know a lot.
Who plays the Frankenstein monster?
I forget.
Come on. The big tall guy. Who's the big tall guy?
I don't remember.
6'6"?
6'6", I don't remember.
He's not normal. He's...
Opposite of normal.
Which is?
Crazy.
Starts with an S?
Satisfied.
We're never going to make it to password. Never going to happen. Glenn Strange. All right? Glenn Strange. You're losing it in your old age. All right? Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney Jr., as I said, John Carradine, Anne Gwynn. All right? And, it's a woman, I believe. All right? Lionel Atwell, George Zucco. He's in it for like 5 seconds, so you better watch fast in the beginning. He plays Lampini. Remember, they jump on Lampini's traveling horror show, and they go from town to town with Dracula, and then they find the Frankenstein ruins, dig out the Wolfman of Frankenstein, try to fix everybody up, but nothing happens. How does it end? Do you remember? How? Tell me.
Frankenstein and the doctor go into the quicksand.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And as always, you got all the villagers with torches. I love the torches. They're fantastic. Elena Verdugo, who is still with us. All right. She's still around. We might try to reach out to her later in the year. Who knows? All right. She might give a hello. Any details? It was released December 1st, 1944. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to us all. All right, also known as the Chamber of Horrors, again by Universal. Runtime is 71 minutes. Tons and tons of trivia in there. All right, all kinds of things going on. I believe Dwight Fry was in there, if I'm not mistaken. He's like one of the villagers, but I could be wrong. He might have been on the bus back then going to work. All right, he used to take the bus to work when he went there. All right, our buddy Bob Fermanack would know. He'd have all the information. Do I see him? No, I do not see him in there.
Go slower.
Oh, if I go any slower... All right, Glenn Strange, there he is. Okay, bunch of guys. Joe Kirk, related to Captain Kirk. All right, House of Frankenstein. And that will air on the 21st of January, 2017. Again, a new year of horror. And last one for January 28th, The Invisible Man Returns. The Invisible Man Returns, again from 1940, just like Black Friday. The owner of a coal mining operation, falsely imprisoned for fratricide. Do you know what fratricide means?
No.
Me either. Fratricide actually means, I had to look this up. It's one of the 3 words I don't know. Let's see 3 words I know. Fratricide means to kill someone's brother or sister. We've all wanted to go there. Takes a drug, all right? He's falsely imprisoned for fratricide, and then takes a drug to make him invisible, despite its side effect, gradual madness. Director Joe May. Stars Sir Cedric Hardwicke and Vincent Price. Also Nan Gray, John Sutton, Cecil Kellaway. I love that name. Cecil Kellaway. Alan Napier. He was cool. I liked him in a lot of stuff. Vincent Price, The Invisible Man. So what do you think of the story? Coal miner going invisible.
How can you go invisible when you're a coal miner?
I don't know. Maybe the parrot also on his shoulder might have went invisible. Who knows? Released January 12th, 1940. Popular year. 81-minute runtime. Vincent Price plays the man who becomes invisible. What other movie did he play the Invisible Man in? It was supposed to be on in December for Svengoolie, but we got all kinds of different airings. It was supposed to be on New Year's Eve, but it wasn't.
Oh.
What was supposed to be on New Year's Eve?
You mean Christmas Eve?
No. New Year's Eve. Like that? Abbott Costello, Frankenstein.
How was he in it?
He was in at the end.
Oh.
Remember in the boat when they're in the rowboat?
Yeah, for 1 second.
Oh, well, actually, it was 2.5 seconds, but it's about right. You didn't even see him; you just heard him.
No, I actually saw him.
How did you see him?
Smoking.
So you saw smoke. You didn't see him.
Yeah, I saw cigarette.
You saw the cigarette. All right. So you saw the Vincent Price cigarette, which is coming out next Halloween. Everybody, stay tuned. Ow! All right. So that's on January 28th. So again, Shadow of the Cat, the 7th, the 14th, Black Friday, the 21st, House of Frankenstein, and the 28th. All football scores, so it's easy for me to remember. The Invisible Man returns. January. What do you think of the lineup? What's your favorite out of these?
House of Frankenstein.
Absolutely. We love our Universal horror. That's what we live for. Mm-hmm. Universal. All right? All right, so that's January wrapped up. February coming up. Ow! I'm going to know fingers. February coming up. Who's coming up on Svengoolie for the entire month? It was in his newsletter. What monster?
Wolfman?
No.
Frankenstein.
No.
Dracula?
He's a big dude. He's got bad breath.
Let's see. Creature?
No. Very, very big.
Very, 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 very.
Yeah, you got a lot of the toys.
Godzilla.
Oh,
no. There goes
Tokyo. Go Godzilla. Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'll put on the song.
All right, we'll do
February.
that. We'll do that for February. We'll have the song playing. We'll sing it. We'll show some Godzilla toys from Toho, and that's going to be in February for Svengoolie, Godzilla month. But I've been Ramadaska, and you have been
Ramadaska the Third.
Who likes to shake a lot and jump up and down. Svengoolie, January 2017. Thanks for tuning in. If you have anything to throw in for us, feel free to go onto our YouTube site. Throw any comments up there. Stuff you'd like to see. We have memorabilia we can show for the Godzilla if you'd like to see any of it. This guy's got every monster, just about all of them. So if you'd like him to show some monsters, let us know and we'll bring those out for February. Svengoolie for Godzilla month.
And just so you know, there's lots of Godzilla toys. There's 42 Godzilla toys. I have 39 of them.
Yes, he does. For Ramadaska, this has been Ramadaska.
The Third.
For classic movies and more. Svengoolie, 2017, January. We'll see you February for
Godzilla.
Oh, no. Oh, goes Tokyo. Go Godzilla.